Hi.
Huzzah.
We are still missing two people, although I know one of them are no-show today. For sure. Well, but I already know about that. The other is just no-showing without telling me. Yippee. Anyways, last time we explored more of the route. I believe it was route 4? 5? 2, 3, 4. Route 4. Damn, you guys are only on Route 4?
I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know. For some reason I felt like you guys were further in, but you know, alas.
No, we are very slow.
Alright. Let me also make sure I get the encounter charts ready, just in case you walk into anything.
Yeah, I believe we were like a day in on our travels as well.
And I definitely remember what it'll be like. Anyways, it is currently now daytime. You guys probably slept and now are waking up and getting ready to start your journey again.
Well, let's head off. I believe we have a lot of walking to do today.
Let us continue down the trail.
Yes. Let's just check if we have everything and pack up our stuff.
Mm.
Hino and Clear are just kind of packing up their own things right now.
Is there anything around us?
Well, you see a herd of a mixture of Blitzel and Ponita grazing the field.
Okay. I was like, are they doing anything or just standing there?
They're T-posing.
Nice.
They haven't.
Very casual.
They haven't read it in yet. Yes.
They're like
Okay.
they just haven't realized that the player characters are in the game already.
Yeah. The game hasn't realized
Okay.
the player can already see them.
There we go. It loaded in. They're now grazing.
They're not grazing. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, the Matrix glitched.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Anyway, I believe we'll just continue packing our stuff and leave. Head on towards our destination.
For sure. You guys are walking along. Remind me what pace you guys would like to go on.
Just casual, just normal pace.
Normal pace? Okay. So, that is only one roll. And you guys don't encounter anything. That's another hour of travel down. You do notice, with it being a flat field, you do actually see the city up ahead. You can tell it's like very far away still.
Mm-hmm.
But you can at least see it in the distance.
Can I give myself an estimate on how far?
I would say survival.
Survival. I don't know what I'm rolling with advantage, but
16?
I'll just take the one on the left. Yes, 16.
Alright. You've been told that it would take about 3 days to get there. You're currently on day 2. And you feel like you are on the right path, so you feel like it'll still take you about 2 days.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just keep an eye out for suspicious stuff and just head down further towards the city.
For sure. As you're walking, you actually notice something up ahead. You see no, I'm just going to say, you see a silo and a barn up ahead.
Hilarious.
Shush.
I would like to check out the barn.
Do you like
Really?
go over and like kind of open the doors?
I would like to knock first.
Knock first?
In my experiences with barns recently, I haven't had very good chances with those.
You're going to knock? Alright. As you knock, you hear like a gruff voice answer, "Give me a second."
Intriguing.
You hear like some clattering around. As you're like looking around outside, you see like a chicken coop as well. You see a bunch of like chicks running around outside the coop.
Very nice.
And he opens the door. You see like a pretty tall guy with a nice like full beard. Stereotypical cowboy.
Mm.
Yeah. What you city folks want?
My first response would be one of those tour chicks.
All right, is that what you're saying?
I haven't made a rapport yet. I'm gonna hold back on that.
All right. Well, get on with
was
it.
just interest. I was gonna say just interested in what was in the barn. That's all.
Well, right now it's only me and Rainbow here, and you see a Rapidash walk out, but it's not like a Cantonian one. It's a Galarian one.
Cotton candy one. Got it.
Yeah. She's been a little ill, so I've been taking care of her.
I see.
Do, do,
What
Do you
seems
know
to be the issue?
yeah.
Do
you have any clue?
seems to be forgetting the word for it. Mind me the word for like kind of like tiredness, fatigue. She seems to be a little more fatigued. Doesn't seem to want to get out, so I've been keeping an eye on her, trying to figure it out myself. Don't want
Have you
to.
tended to the Rapidash at all?
Well, yeah. Giving her a bunch of berries. Use some of the medicines we have back in storage. But nothing's been working, so I'm starting to think that I might need to call Nurse Joy.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's certainly an issue. I don't know what to do.
I don't have any medicine on me either.
Same here. I don't really have anything to help you with. I wish I had, but sadly enough, I.
You know, you kids, since your kids are around, I can't really leave the stable too far because I don't want Rainbow here getting too ill while I'm gone. But there's some herbs a bit of a walk away that might be able to help her out.
Actually, wait. I might have something. Let me look through my bag first. See, Taryn just pull out, throwing away like his broken Pokédex over his shoulder. See a bunch of rope fly out of his bag.
A bunch
Just
of
a
rocks
comically
as well.
large spoon coming out.
Yeah, he's a
Rocks
bunch
as
of
well.
yeah, a lot of rocks. All of a sudden, you see like the broken egg incubator was completely empty. Just get out of the bag. here it is. And Taryn pulls out a full heal. Perhaps this can help you? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert, but we got this. I got this recently, and perhaps this could help your Rapidash recover.
Let me see that there.
Yeah, go ahead. Take a look
Yeah,
at-
he takes a full heal. He's going to roll to see if he can figure out whether or not this would help. He gets a nat 20.
Sick.
Gosh darn, kid. This is just perfect. Sprays his Rapidash. And like you can instantly like you notice that like in the Rapidash eyes, like they kind of were like they looked tired, like there was black
They
underneath.
brighten up.
Yeah, they brighten up now. The hair now actually seems to glitter a little bit. Almost as if like this shining from Rapidash represents its health. Well, I must say, kids, saved Nurse Joy from Auto City quite some trouble coming down here.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's a good thing I remembered. I had this thing. I have you see Tarrant meanwhile throwing everything back into his bag. I have a lot of stuff that
Yeah.
needs to be carried.
As he's you're doing that, he pulls out his wallet from his pocket and he's like, "Now, kid, how much did you spend on that? Them full heal?"
I have no clue. I think I got it. I'm not sure.
Well, here, have 500 Poke Dollars.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now that Rainbow here's up and running, kids like a tour of the farm I have.
I would.
Yeah, sure, of course.
All right. He kind of like waves his arm to have you guys follow. And as you come into the barn, you realize there's like a carriage that does have like prongs on the back of it to kind of like almost like till the soil. It's like you kids hop in. We'll get her going. I'll show you all around the farm.
All right. Please enlighten us. I learned that it's a
Fuck.
dictionary today.
Is that what we hear in the distance?
I mean, quack quack.
Average Psyduck.
Average Psyduck.
No, I don't want
Taryn is grabbing out his dictionary again to read more difficult words. Like enlightenment. Taryn is like, oh, enlightenment. What does this mean?
Yeah, I was informed by a certain someone.
God told him that something was wrong with the stream.
Definitely playing Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Anyways,
Definitely.
I mean,
Arceus came down above and said something was wrong.
hey, dumbass, you forgot to switch the stream to category.
Again.
Look, I was going to do it, but then I started bleeding, so I got distracted. I think that's a fair
Stop
distraction.
bleeding and change the stream
Stop.
title.
Stop cutting yourself.
I'm not cutting myself. I just mysteriously start bleeding.
I am.
Just spontaneously start just bleeding out of nowhere, just out of every
Bleeding out
hole.
of orifice. Out of
Every
every orifice
orifice.
possible.
Well, it is.
I wanted to refrain from using the word orifice for that description, but you went with it, so I gotta
I mean,
commit.
I mean, it wasn't from an orifice. It was just from my leg.
No, it was a new orifice in your leg. That's what
Oh,
happened.
fair,
It's
fair enough.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I just made a new orifice. You're right. Anyways,
Yeah.
as you get into the carriage, he kind of starts hooking up Rainbow to the carriage, and you can tell that she is quite comfortable doing this.
Hmm.
So you have like no worry about her being like uncomfortable in the harness and stuff. He hops on to her saddle, and you guys start riding. As
Alright.
they start riding out, you see like all the Torchics that were like nearby scurrying away back to the coop because they don't want to get crushed. As you guys come out and start going behind the barn, you see a big empty field that was originally hidden kind of by like the tall grass and the fence. Now you see a field filled with like milk tank toros. You even see what looks to be a mudbray.
Mhm.
You also see in a pond further back, you see some ducklets swimming about. Well, here's my animals back here. They serve me good. I provide the local cities with some moo milk
Oh.
and ducklet eggs.
Hmm.
Do you use these Pokemon for anything other than farming purposes?
Well, them Tauros over there help keep the more mild Pokemon safe from Rhyhorn and stuff. Actually, it kind
I'm
of
gonna
looks
be-
like they're doing that right now with their Mudbray.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never tried a ducklet egg.
Oh, they're scrumptious.
I should write that on my list of stuff to try. You see temples out of book. Start writing in.
What you got on that list so far?
It's mainly like a diary where I just keep track of everything that's happened,
Oh, okay.
sort of. But sometimes I write stuff in it to remind myself of things I need to get, but I sometimes forget that I've written stuff in here. They seem like tons of couple of pages, like, but mostly just the tales of me leaving our campus site and just exploring to get more gym badges and just become a gym leader.
Ah, that's your
I
goal
mean-
then.
Yeah,
What
it is.
what type are you thinking of using?
Well, um, and I point to Bob. Well, either one of his types. He's gonna be my ace, at least. So either ground or steel. No, not ground. Wait, rock and steel.
Makes sense. Here, just one moment. On the side of his saddle, there's a big pouch, and he pulls out a few apples, and he tosses one back to you. And to you as well, Ty. Why don't you give your little guys a snack? And he kind of reaches over with his other hand to give one to Rainbow that's pulling the cart, and she happily eats the apple out of his hand.
All right, I'll feed Bob an apple.
And what about you, kid?
I try to give it to Totodile, but his arms are too short to reach his mouth, so I'll just kind of feed it to him.
You had like a little cut on your hand because he like snips you by accident.
Yeah. And I bleed kind of like how Silo did.
Although you at least know why you're bleeding. Anyways, Bob just kind of gnaws on the apple.
As usual, no reaction. Nothing changed.
He kind of like stares at you when you place it in front of him at first. For like an awkward like 10 seconds. And then looks down and just like noms at it. Not even biting it, noms.
This is just.
And Totodile kind of has the apple stuck in his teeth.
He's doing his best.
You probably should have tried to like cut it in slices.
Cut it. Or just break it in half.
You do have that Totodile tooth.
I was gonna say I can use the Totodile tooth as a cut, like a knife. Yeah.
You know, just a knife.
Now, judging based on them Pokemon you have, I'm going to take a wild guess, and you ain't around from these parts.
I'm definitely not from around these spots. Everything here is new to me. So it's weird being away from home, but you know, it's
It's
also
it can be refreshing.
Yeah, I was about to say it's also refreshing. It's an entire different region.
I'm not too far off from home. I'm from the Unova region.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm from Sinnoh.
Ah, okay. I've been there a few times.
Yeah.
And
No, it's uh, it's it somehow feels similar to here, but it's also somehow not. You know, it has its similarities. These two regions, I would
yeah.
say.
And what about you?
I am from Johto.
Oh, okay. Haven't been there.
Not too terribly far off.
I hear it's quite a lovely place.
Indeed, it is.
Filled with myths and legends, I've heard.
Oh, myths and legends.
Derpy little
Do tell.
alligators like this one.
As Totodile's like kind of running around in his seat, trying to get the apple off his tooth.
Yeah.
What type of myths and legends are there?
Hi, if you'd like to answer, I would require you to either roll history or religion check.
Religion check?
History or religion.
Okay, give me 1 sec. But religion is there, history is there, they're the same thing, doesn't matter. Got a 19.
You remember the stories that your mom told you about the legendary Pokemon Ho-Ho and the legendary Pokemon Lugia, the Guardian of the Sea.
Yes, sir.
You also remember how Ho-Oh brought back alive 3 Pokemon that lost their lives to a burning tower in... I'm forgetting the name of the city. I think it's not Cianwood. Aquatique City. And you've actually been to that tower. And you saw where like the tower burned down and stuff.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's quite a lot of tales and legends. I honestly can't remember any from my place.
Don't
There's been
your
a lot of, like,
region got them Pokemon God or whatever?
Isn't that every region?
Well, I hear it's more present in this, them Sinnoh region.
I honestly wouldn't know. I've mostly been.
It definitely does have the Pokemon God in your region.
I know, but Darren doesn't.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
No, it's funny. I've heard some stories about how somehow Sinnoh and Candor here are a little connected.
in what way?
Well, we got like similar atmosphere, you know.
Yeah, I know that much, but like I have a feeling you meant more than that. But
Well,
that does feel similar in some aspects. So,
I've heard some rumors that you're them god things over there sometimes make an appearance here. Only rumors, though.
Well, yeah. S- I I would say that's only a rumor, but sometimes I have with certain people, I have a feeling it's sometimes more than a rumor.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Hino and Cleo are just like kind of sitting there shrugging. Actually, Cleo does know, and he's like shaking his head. He's like, "Wait, I thought that one was from Johto." Am I?
Anyway.
Hey, Ty.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Is a little green fairy from Johto?
The green fairy.
Little green fairy thing. Looks like an onion baby.
I'm so fucking lost. What?
Has little fairy wings. Time travel. He's like whispering this to you as well, so he's like not trying to say it out front in front of this farmer you don't even know the name of.
Yeah.
I think it might be. If I'm thinking of the same thing you are.
I don't know the name of it.
Oh, are you talking about? Do I?
With your
Oh,
19,
wait.
I'd say you would. You don't like fully know about it, but you do know of it, like in the sense of like you don't know too many stories about it, but you have heard like, oh, this is this
I know
Pokemon.
I know what little psychic grassmon you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Tarrant was referring to.
Yeah, I
Some-
think so. Yeah, it is from Johto.
Anyways, as you guys are going on, you do start to notice that the Tauros are actually trying to back the Mudbray away from the farm. You actually if I can get you guys to roll a perception check or insight. I'll say insight because you clearly see the Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
24 with advantage.
Well, you don't. Well, I mean, I guess Tarrant can give you the help action.
Well, I already got a nat 20 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you don't have advantage.
Yeah.
Not if I.
I saw
not
green
give
in
them
my
the
my
help
eyes lit up. Sorry.
Okay, Tarrant
I
gave you the
can-
help action. You got the nat 20.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
You notice that this Mudbray, the only reason why it's here, it's hungry. It's thirsty. It hasn't been able to eat. And it was looking for some food. And the Tauros are maliciously attacking it. Not on the side of like, they're trying to bully it. More of like, they're like, this is our stuff. Stay away from our stuff. Don't even come near us. You can tell that the Mudbray is very weak.
Cool.
Pokemon can't eat rations, can they?
Depends on what's in the rations and what Pokemon. Like, if you have dried fruit rations, that Mudbray could probably eat them. If you have beef jerky rations, or Tauros jerky
Oh.
rations, I mean, the Mudbray can't, but, you know, probably Totodile could.
Well, rations have dried fruit in them, don't they? Dried fruit and nuts?
Yeah, that and sometimes dried meat.
Yeah, we could just go the dried food route.
Okay. Do you ask the guy to stop so you can go help the Mudbray?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't get too close to my Tauros over there. They can be a little feisty.
Good luck.
Thank you. Can I
Uh,
use my animal handling, to see if I can call the Mudbray over?
sure. You're currently behind the Tauros, though, so it would have to pass the Tauros in order to get over to you.
Oh, okay. That's not the positioning I thought I had.
No, you guys were like kind of coming up to it. Like
Gotcha.
it's like on the outskirts of the farm, and and you were about to like come up to it, but
Is
like
it like
far
a
up.
fenced-in area?
The sides
it an
are,
open
but
area?
in the back is open. The back is open.
Can I walk around quickly?
Yeah, you can try and walking around.
Okay.
And by
I'll do
try,
that.
I mean you do. You walk around
Okay.
and you're kind of near the mudbray, and it kind of seems very skittish at first.
Now that I'm, can I make it all the way around behind to the mudbray and then use animal handling to call it over? Okay,
Try
I'm gonna do
animal
that.
handling. 15.
15.
It kind of like its ears are like sloped down, and it's kind of like shaking a little bit, and like it kind of stares at your open hand with the food in it, calling it over, and it like takes one step, and then like it slowly starts walking over to you. It's still unsure of whether or not it's okay to eat the food you're handing it.
I tell him it's okay.
And the mudbray kind of like takes a nibble of at first, and then it starts chowing down.
Nice.
You feel its lips like kind of brush against your hand. You notice it's very dry.
Mm. I don't happen to have any. Wait, do I have? Oh, wait, one second. No, I don't have any water.
What I was sitting right next to you.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Hold on one second.
I was about to say, I was about to make a very
You.
sarcastic comment.
You
Like,
with the
isn't there
apple.
a water Pokemon?
You with the apple.
Toadal just kind of ran into a fence post and then like turned around and made like
Is there a water like a water bucket around the area or some sort of like
Oh wait,
I wouldn't
you
say
didn't mean you with the apple
it.
to Toadal. You meant like
No,
to the
I
farmer?
meant him with the apple. I was looking for water gun, but I was also asking for like perception check for any sort of like water water based like holder.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception to see if you see it. Something. Oh,
19.
you definitely see it. You see by the food stalls, there's a bunch of water buckets hanging. You could probably grab that.
I point at the Totodile that's just finishing the apple after 20 minutes.
He's been struggling.
he's been doing his best. I'm telling the Totodile Toto to do water gun into that bucket.
Well, there's something I probably should have mentioned to you. Totodile doesn't, or shouldn't, yeah, it doesn't have water gun no more.
Oh, that's good to know.
He has something a lot more powerful.
That being...
Surf.
Oh, I see. See, did you say that there was like a divot that I can use, or was it a bucket?
It was a bucket.
It was a bucket. Okay.
But I will say Totodile does have like natural capabilities of like producing water. So like, although it wouldn't be a water gun, he could still shoot out water. It just wouldn't be
All right,
something that would normally...
Toto, use squirt gun. Into that bucket.
Totodile kind of like rumbles, walking over to the bucket, brings it over, and starts like has a little like water hose geyser come out and just start filling up the bucket.
Perfect.
And then he like holds it over his head, stumbling, water splashing all over, and brings the bucket to you. It's like half
Awesome.
empty now.
Well, that'll work. I'll take the the bucket holder and grab the bucket with the bottom part of my bottom hand there, so I can hold the bucket steady, so the mudbray can drink from the bucket.
All right. As the mudbray starts drinking from the bucket, now starting to trust you, you notice like the brownish coloring all around it, like it starts to darken, and from its back and head, a green moss covers the rest of its body, and it looks happy again.
Nice.
You're also now very confused about the fact that this is a moss-covered mudbray.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that is odd now that I think of it.
Like, are you just not gonna address that? Or...
That's probably fine.
You do realize that the Tauros are starting to get a little more agitated.
Oh, little bull boy not getting enough attention.
More like that's their bucket and you're giving it to the mudbray.
Oh, touche.
And that's literally their whole job, to make sure wild Pokemon don't use their stuff.
Oh, so this mudbray isn't his.
No.
No.
He mentioned that the Tauros were fending it off away from his stuff.
I see. Can I see if the man can call off his Tauros?
Yeah. Try and do persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, that I am not charismatic at all. Hold on one sec. 12.
The farmer kind of looks at you and looks at the Tauros. And he's like, alright. He does a little whistle thing with like his fingers. And the Tauros kind of look over and then like run away.
Okay.
They're,
So if this thing isn't his, that gives me a chance to actually catch it with my own Pokeballs,
yes,
to my understanding.
potentially.
I step back 5 feet, lock eyes with the mudbray,
Alright,
and roll for animal handling to use a Pokeball.
go ahead.
5.
You throw the Pokeball and it hits one of the ducklets.
Did it work?
No.
Damn. I'll try again. 11.
Your Pokeball does hit. But it immediately doesn't work. A little sound blares out. Like kind of like a warning beep.
Mm.
And the farmer's like, oh damn, it must be someone's Pokemon.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
What is it doing out here, then? Honestly, I was a little confused why it was here in the first place. My brain shouldn't be out in, like, the savannah. Should be out in the swamp, or the forest.
Perhaps it got lost. I don't know. It's my guess.
Trainer's got to be around here somewhere. Can I get a perception check?
For sure.
17.
17. You don't see any trainer nearby. Although you do see the path that the Mudbray took.
Terrence, you want to take the path?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see if
Let's go walk that Mudbray back.
these boots.
Appreciate the tour, man.
For sure, kids.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome to come back anytime. By the way, name's Axel.
Hello, Axel.
Name's Terrence.
Goodbye, Axel.
Alright, kids. Be safe.
Yes, you too, Axel. So,
Is this trail in the direction of the town?
That
we're heading to?
No. It is not.
Mm.
It's a little
It's like an offshoot.
Yeah. So like, let's say like the path is heading south, and the farm was a little off to the east of the path, and off like the main path, and this is the path that the Mudbray took to get to the back of the farm goes even more south. East.
More east.
Yeah.
That's probably fine. We can always make our way back. All right, let's follow the trail.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
All right. You guys start following the trail. Mudbray is actually, you didn't even like ask the Mudbray to follow, and the Mudbray actually follows you guys.
Nice.
It like actually keeps nudging your hand a little bit, almost as if it's like trying to get more food.
Hungry hippo.
It's a horse.
No.
Well, actually, it's not a horse. Also,
Okay.
neither of you have actually used your Pokédex. Well, okay, one of you haven't used.
Oh,
your
yeah.
Pokédex.
I was about
I mean,
to say like, ooh.
I'll use my Pokedex on it.
All right.
What are you gonna say to me, huh?
Why was I about to Google Candorian Mudbray? Fucking dumbass. That's not real. It's made up.
Well, if it's made up, it's
All right. So.
not gonna go into that.
Is what I was thinking it was going to be like. So, Mudbray, the Candorian form. Mudbray is a ground grass type Pokemon, known as the Moose Pokemon. When Mudbray are feeling ill, they will start to dry out and look like a normal Mudbray to the standard eye. Once they get some nourishment, though, they will grow back their moss immediately.
I see. Does that in turn actually give it its grass typing? Or is it just ground when it doesn't have the moss?
It's still grass, it just means it's like Charizard, where like if the flame is low, that means it's feeling ill.
Got it.
So like the moss was still there, it just was very little of it and dried up, and if it's completely gone, it will die. So
Gotcha.
this Mudbray was almost dying.
Great.
You travel for about like an hour and 30 minutes, and you actually find a camp set up with two guys.
Perception check to read the room, just to know what I'm working with in
Okay,
terms
so
of these guys. I
that
think there's
would
just two of them.
be more insight. Or are you like
Insight?
trying to figure out if there's more stuff around, or are you trying
I'm trying to
figure
see
out
if
the
like
vibe?
these two are. I'm trying to figure out the vibe.
Okay, then insight.
9.
You don't really know. It looks like they're just kind of camping right now.
Can I roll for perception to see if they're alone? Just the two?
Sure.
Damn, 3.
You have no idea. But as
Yeah, I
you
have no
are seeing them, you see the Mudbray actually look pretty happy and walk up to one of the guys. And it starts nuzzling its nose into the guy's hand. And this guy kind of turns around and it's like, ugh, you again, I thought I lost you. And kind of like shoves it away.
I would like to walk up to the guy who the Mudbray is nuzzling up to and say I found this and gave it some food and water.
Should have just let it be. Would have been perfectly fine with me.
Doesn't seem like it.
The way I see it is this Pokemon's kind of pointless for me. It's weak.
Why do you say that?
All it does is take extra food. It doesn't even do anything for me. That's why I keep it around. You're a Pokemon trainer. I'm sure you can understand not wanting a weak thing around.
Oh, I was gonna be sassy. Hold on.
Is Terran just like sitting there in the tall grass being like, sneak, sneak?
Kinda.
No, Taryn is just watching this happen. He's like, yeah. I mean,
It's a two-way street, man. It's a two-way street.
he's thinking about everything. He's like, you know, that's what he's being like. He's like, he's...
Deep in thought. I tell him that the road of laziness and being useless goes both ways. I'll be sassy today.
Yeah, he stands up because he was
Sitting. Yeah.
sitting, and he's like real tall, like taller than me, and jacked. And he's
How
like,
fun.
yeah, he's like, you want to say that again, kid?
Are you
I
deaf?
think he meant. I was about to say. I think what he meant to say is. What did you say again?
If you don't want that Mudbray, I'll take him off your hands.
Fine.
Is
You
that what
waste
you
your
said?
you waste your money keeping this runt. And
Sounds good to me.
he pulls out a Pokeball and like crushes it. And like instantly you can tell that now the Mudbray has been released. But the Mudbray is actually just standing there and you can tell it's upset.
That's just a waste of engineering. But okay.
Well, I mean, once it catches something, it even if you release it, you can't use it again.
Wait, so are you insinuating that I can't catch it because he crushed the ball?
I'm insinuating that it's now been released.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. Animal handling to call the Mudbray back over to me and Terrence.
Yeah,
Or
but
just
disadvantage.
Disadvantage, really?
Yeah. It's
17. So
Perfect.
16 with
16.
disadvantage.
It walks over. You can tell it's really sad, and it kind of like walks behind you and like nuzzles its head in between your arms. That's on your side.
Give him a big old pet. Make him feel better.
He's feeling a little better, but still really
That's
sad.
good. Let's walk down the trail so we're out of sight of these guys so we don't have to worry about them while we're taking care of this guy.
For sure.
So now once we're out of like earshot and eyesight of these guys, I'll take another 5 steps back and throw another Pokeball at this Mudbray.
Do we know its name?
Not yet.
What do you mean yet?
I mean, at best, they called him Runt.
Um,
That's
Damn.
pretty much all we've heard from this.
I have a feeling that's not
Not the
what
actual name. Yeah, I got it.
it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah. But once I catch it, I will name him myself.
All right. Roll animal
Animal
handling.
handling.
This time.
Nat 20.
advantage. That's not a nat 20. That's a dirty 20.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, is it?
You have a +4 to it, so he rolled a 16.
Oh, well, 16 plus. Oh, yeah, it is a dirty 20. I'll be damned.
Anyways, this time, as you're like kind of staying there getting ready to throw the ball, the Mudbray actually walks closer. And you're like, wait, I'm trying to catch you. Like, let me step back. And it just kind of walks up and boops its nose on the Pokeball.
Aw.
And it starts rolling in your hand and catches.
Nice.
I will send you the Mudbray's information.
Hooray.
There you are. Message. There we go. There we go. Sent you all.
That's a lot of knowledge.
That is a lot of knowledge.
All right.
I already did its nature and its ability for you.
Sick.
As the Pokeball clicks and it's like officially caught, the Pokeball instantly opens up again and sends out the Mudbray.
Hmm.
And it kind of just like nuzzles your hand.
Thinking of a name. Thinking of a name. Thinking of a name.
Do you have a name?
I don't.
No, I'm not asking you.
Oh.
And I look intensely at the Mudbray.
The Mudbray kind of just looks at you. Wah!
Well, naming. Wah.
Name moi.
Wah.
It kind of stares at him, and you can tell he's judging Terrence. But yeah, so you have a Mudbray now.
Nice. I guess we should start continuing our way back. We can keep the Mudbray out of the ball, though.
Toto kind of actually climbs up onto the Mudbray and just kind of sits on it.
Perfect.
As you're walking, your hand does kind of like pet its head. You actually do notice now that there is actually 2 bumps at the top of the head that are actually being covered by the moss. Didn't notice it before because you weren't really paying attention, but you believe that's where it will get its horns from.
Ah.
Wait, what level did I write that with all that? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and I shall send you in the session time chat what the Mudbray looks like.
Okay.
So that's what the Mudbray looks like.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I can dig it.
I'm just realizing I don't think Ezra actually saw what his hoot looks like.
Entirely possible.
And I shall share that with you guys as well. Oh, and here's what the Diglett line looks like as well.
Dig, trio, trio, trio.
Nah.
Nice.
Alright. You guys get back to the farm, and you actually see Axel near where the barn is, setting up a table with what looks like to be lunch.
Hmm.
Food.
Oh, hey there,
Call out
kids.
that. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Uh,
We
I see you didn't
we
manage.
found the owner.
Oh. Why is it still with you then?
Well, we found a new owner.
Tis I.
Well, is him. Um, the previous one wasn't really happy with him, so he took it.
Is it one of those trainers that only care about whether a Pokemon's good enough?
Precisely.
I think so.
Damn.
I was saying it wasn't strong enough, but looking at it, I think it could pull a lot of stuff. So, I don't know. Looks strong. Looks strong enough to
I
pull
mean,
like some machinery.
It's level 1 and has 22 hit points.
Shush.
He's doing his best.
No, I'm saying that's good. Normally, level 1 Pokemon have like what? Like 17, 16?
Yes, I was
Something
about
like
to say
that, yeah.
16.
Oh, and this Mudbray also has a +3 to its strength. So this Mudbray, it's doing good.
No.
I was gonna say he's a strong boy.
Yeah, that's what Darren is saying. Like he looks like he could pull some stuff.
Axel goes back to his saddle, which is now down, and Rainbow is kind of like resting in the shade near the barn. And he grabs some apples and he brings gives another one to Rainbow and comes back to you guys. And he's like, here you go, little guy. I guess you may be a little hungry then.
As always.
The Mudbray starts eating the apple. A lot
Nice.
easier than Toto. And he kind of actually pulls out a baggie. And he's like, saw how much struggle your little Toto there had with the apples, so decided to slice some up. I figured you guys would be back. And he hands you the bag.
I toss an apple slice over to Totodile.
He instantly snaps at it and like swallows it whole.
Nice.
God damn.
Well, anyways, I got some sandwiches over there if you want some.
Sounds good to me.
You also realize this entire time Cleo and Hino have just kind of been sitting around. Just at the barn.
Gotcha.
Hino's like, guys, this guy makes some good ass sandwiches.
He does.
Karen, why are you so quiet now?
Am I?
You were pretty quiet.
Hmm.
Alright. You come over. And you see like a gallery of sandwiches. One with some ducklet eggs.
Whoa. I know what Ten is gonna be scarfing down.
Another with some from pig sausage.
Very nice.
And then he also made a sandwich with tofu on it, just for those who can't stomach eating Pokemon. You see Cleo eat one of those. I don't know if that's factual, but I feel like the fact that he can talk to Pokemon might make him a little iffy.
Apprehensive.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Ten is gonna eat. He's gonna eat just everything. Just he wants to eat it all.
Alright, you eat it all. Your favorite's the ducklet eggs sandwich.
Actually, this is really good.
Ty, you managed to like get one sandwich before Taryn eats so many of them.
I'm like the bunny from Wreck-It Ralph, just
Oh yeah.
eating all that up. All those
Quite the
pancakes.
reference.
Yeah.
Axel's kind of just sitting there, and he's like, "So, I didn't really catch where your kids off to."
Um. Well,
I don't have the
we're
map open.
currently
Hold on.
traveling the roads to go to.
Here, I switched it to the map so you can.
Yeah, thank you.
Please do.
I forgot the name. I was frantically searching for it.
Alto City.
Yes.
Yeah. We were heading towards Otto City.
You know, my guy who does my deliveries to there is coming over to pick up some product tonight. If you
Oh.
if you kids want to hitch a ride with him, sure, that wouldn't be an issue.
No, that would be wonderful.
Although your
Very much.
bigger Pokemon may have to be called back in.
Probably fine.
Looking at Bob in the Mudbray.
look back
Bob
at each
isn't
other.
that big. Right? Bob isn't that big.
He's big
He's
enough.
a thick boy.
Oh, how big is a Shieldon?
Your Shieldon's considered huge.
Which is an average Shieldon? Half a meter. See?
It's like 126 pounds.
Yeah, don't worry about how Terran's just carrying that around.
Yeah, your Shieldon
The
is
biggest shoulders in the business.
your Shieldon is a meter.
He weighs double. He weighs like 252.
Actually, no, he's just 160. He's just a little bit bigger. Like weight wise.
Got some chub on him.
It's like 70 kilos on him. Just. God damn.
Huh.
But no, if you can manage to convince him, of course.
To
And,
convince Bob to go into the ball, or
No, to convince the drive.
Oh.
Convince the delivery guy to take us with him.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's essentially just a third person. Or
wait,
a fifth person.
Yeah.
he's like, well, I mean, he kind of works for me, so
Oh. Yeah.
he,
Yeah. I mean, then yeah, fair.
it's kind of up to me to decide, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And based off the fact that your shoes are kind of, no offense, run down, I'd say you guys been doing a lot of walking.
These boots were made for walking. Yes.
Well,
And
probably
walking
not
is exactly
anymore.
what they'll do.
As you like lift your foot, one of the soles kind of just flops off.
Yeah.
Still attached, but like the back of your
By
heel
Fred.
is just like the sole is hanging off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was your name? You never told me.
Just Ty.
Oh, well, Ty. I know your friend there wants to be a gym leader. So, what are you looking to do?
I wish to expand my knowledge of this region.
It's a lot of knowledge
He's a
to find
nerd.
out. Cleo's just kind of sitting there. He's like, he's not wrong.
See?
And he knows, like, shut up, Cleo. You're a religious freak.
Jesus.
He is?
No, yeah. Claims to have a gift from God and be able to speak to Pokemon. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I've seen weirder stuff.
If you know how to
happen.
speak to Pokemon, what does owa owa mean?
What does meh mean?
Leo's just looking at you guys, and he's like, "What? I can't activate it yet." Plus, I said I know how to speak to Pokemon, not dumbasses.
I don't know. You seem
Nah,
to be
well,
talking to us
we-
quite fine.
You've talked to me quite a lot.
Do you want me to like tell you what your Pokemon are saying? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Nah, I'm just kind of messing around at this point.
I mean, you telling what the Gurnet was saying was kind of helpful. So you know, I can't deny that much.
Yeah. Stop doubting my power.
Well,
Yeah, we weren't doubting your power.
you
We were
were-
just doubting you. I'm kidding.
you might be really good at reading Pokemon. Hey, you know, I heard those psychics that claim to know
Okay,
what
okay.
what
I
the dead.
How about this? One of you, take one of your Pokemon, tell it something, and then your Pokemon will try and tell me it. And the other one of you can, like, make sure I can't listen in.
All right. I'll go whisper something to Bob.
Okay, as the DM, I would need to know what Bob is hearing.
Yes, I was waiting for you to say that. I was like, it's just gonna have something else, but no. I'm gonna whisper to Bob. All right, I have it. I forgot it. Let's just go with that. And
But you guys come back around the corner. Ty, you can tell that like there was no way he would have been able to hear Tarrant. And
Yeah.
Cleo's like just standing there, and he's like, "Did you really just tell him you forgot?"
um, no.
Bob just
I-
glares
I-
up at you, and he just shakes its head.
I told him our hometown, right, Bob?
Bob says you're lying.
No, he doesn't. Look at him.
Look at
He
little
doesn't say
goody two
anything.
shoes Bob over here.
Bob now
Throwing
starts
Taryn
like
into the bus.
Bob is now like tugging at Terrence's like pant leg.
What's up, buddy?
He's trying to like take you out.
Trying to use
At the
tech warming.
kneecaps.
I start scratching behind his shield.
He suddenly starts thumping his foot and like rolls onto the ground. Cleo's like, you know, he hates that you know his weakness now.
Weren't you also the person who told me that?
I
That
did.
was,
I believe it
no,
was him.
no,
Or was
no,
it
no,
Blossom?
No, that was Jenny. That was Jenny. Officer Jenny.
Yes.
I believe-
Look, it's been a while since we had that conversation.
Yeah. And it has been.
All right. Well, kids, I'm going to get back to working on the farm. You're welcome to hang out around here. But you know, if you want to help, I'm more than happy to accept it.
Yeah, sure. What can I help with?
Well, the Torchics need some feeding.
All right. I'll help you with that. Just tell me what to do.
The feed should be in the barn. It'll have a symbol of like a ducklet and a Torchic on it. You'll just take the bag and start spraying the feed near the coop and the pond.
Okay.
Ducklets are probably hungry too.
Okay. I'll do that.
Is Ty also going to help?
Yes, I am.
Are you still gunning for that Torchic?
I don't feel comfortable asking him for a Pokemon after I just got one.
Anyways,
Also, I have the charisma of a dead bat, so can't really convince him. Don't have much persuasion under my belt.
Mudbray and you two walk into the barn and find the bag. As you're about to pick it up, Mudbray kind of like moves in the way and tries to pick it up itself, and is like dragging it along the ground.
I'll grab the other side of the bag as to make it a little easier.
Okay.
I have a feeling that thing's gonna break.
Between the two of us, are we going to be able to lift it off the ground?
Oh, it was more like just Mudbray wasn't tall enough to actually lift it off the ground. Whereas you are tall enough. What's your strength score?
13 plus 1.
You struggle with it to actually lift it off the ground, but you can, just you struggle.
Gotcha.
And it's now more like Mudbray's just dragging you along.
Can I lift the bag up onto the back side of Mudbray?
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do that.
All right, you do that, and Mudbray just walks it over then.
Perfect.
Can't remind me what Pokemon you have on you right now?
I have Dremel. I have Boulder the Gullet. I have Brit the Candorian Diglett. I have Bob, and I have the shield one, yeah. And I have Boydie the Gibble.
All right. As you guys get towards the chicken coop, Boulder comes out, and it starts like it punches the bag open and just like starts throwing chicken and ducklet feed all around. But instead of like just kind of like shimmying it across the yard, it's just like pelting it towards the coop's walls.
You alright, buddy?
Leo walks over and he's like, I think you need to get, not Goldet, some anger management.
What is it angry about this time?
Well, it seems to be just angry that it is not seeing the stars still. It knows why they're gone, but it misses them.
Buddy, the stars are gonna be here soon. Trust me. Just sit tight for a bit longer.
Can you use your persuasion?
I can certainly use my persuasion. It's not gonna be a good persuasion, but I can use my persuasion.
I'm going to say because you know what's wrong, you have advantage. I've never seen a 0 before.
That's just. I can't say I didn't call it.
Go ahead and roll again, though.
Roll again. It's gonna be another net one. Okay, like. 7.
It starts throwing the ducklet and torchic feed at you. Hi, while this is happening, how are you reacting to this? Ty? Navi?
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry, I accidentally bumped my mic. Sorry. I'm just kind of spreading out the feed with Mudbray at this moment in time, not really paying all that much attention to whatever shenanigans is going on over in Terrence's world over there.
Terrence, what?
Alright. Well, the bag eventually empties, parent Boulder no longer has ammunition to throw at you, so it starts punching you.
Buddy, just I'll get back in there. I'll release you when the stars are out again. Okay?
Wait, which Pokemon is it that was doing that?
Golett.
It's a colon.
Oh, okay.
And you guys start finishing up being the Torchics and Ducklets. Taya, as you're like throwing it, you notice one Torchic kind of is like pecking at your foot near where the feet is. And it sneezes, and now your foot's on fire.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
And Toto immediately just like starts squirting water at it.
Water squirt gun again.
Puts out the fire.
I appreciate that.
It does splash some water on the Torchic though, and it starts like shaking
Oh, no.
itself, and it like hides behind your leg.
Oh no. Can I call over Axel from the distance?
Axel's way off. He's dealing with actual props.
Is the Torchic now cooled down enough for where I can actually pick it up in hand?
You always were able to pick it up in hand. It was just it sneezed and set you on fire.
Oh, I see. Can I lay out my hand to see if I can pick him up in my hand? Just because he's only 5 pounds, so I bet he can stand in my hand.
Animal handling.
Animal handling. Let's go!
It walks onto your foot. Hand.
Foot.
I didn't say it was smart. Anyways, it walks onto your hand.
Can I walk over to Axel with the Torchic in hand?
That might be a bit of a walk. He's like far off in the field.
Oh.
It sneezes again, by the way.
As
You're
to
on-
not freak out, I set him down gently, but still kind of get a bit of a burn on my hand and ask for Totodile's help.
It like collapses your hand with its mouth, not biting where its like teeth would actually like cut you,
Yeah.
and just like fill its mouth with water to cool off your hand.
Ugh.
As in, it just gives you saliva.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, it worked out. It's fine. Kind of just shake that hand off.
The
Yeah.
Torchic now walks over to Toto and like starts pecking at him.
Oh, why?
And Toto is like, instead of attacking back, he's like, he has his head tilted away and like having its little nubby arms like try and push the Torchic away.
I can't exactly go for a catch without Axel's permission here. So I'm gonna let the... Is the Torchic gonna follow me around while I'm doing chores?
I don't know. Didn't leave yet.
We'll find out. We'll see if we can find out.
Perhaps you can ask Axel to buy the Torchic. It is a farm animal in this case, so I don't know.
Yeah, but I'd have to walk all the way over there, and I still have chores to do. May as well do it. If the Torchic's around, he's around. Totodile can go play with the Torchic
Okay.
while we go finish up chores.
Is that a good idea?
You kind of get the vibe that Totodile doesn't really feel like this is playing, more like a assault.
Oh,
Torchic is just pecking him.
oh.
But
Too bad.
Then we can get
Enough.
Pixie out. Pixie can go play with him. Pixie's a fire type.
Pixie's getting the same treatment. And she
Aggressive
just kind
little
of
runt, isn't he?
she just runs back over to you and like kind of like paws at your legs trying to be picked up.
Aggressive little runt.
Don't use your runs. It's gonna give them a pretty good bad time again.
The Mudbray's looking at you just
Mudbray
like,
shivers. Mudbray shivers.
anyways, so Pixie's trying to be picked up. Are you going to pick her up?
I'll pick up Pixie and put her on my shoulder.
She slips and falls off. She's too big for that.
Oh, well.
And she just kind of
Oh.
looks at you and runs over to Terran and starts pawing at him.
What?
She just wants to be picked up, and you just put her on
Fine, I'll
your
get-
shoulders.
I'll give her uppies. I'll give her uppies.
As she's pawing at Terran, you just pick her up and hold her.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Trust me, I've had worse today. Looks at Golan.
Golet walks over to Torchic, and Torchic looks at Golet. Torchic jumps up on Golet's head and nestles there.
Now, whatever you do, Boulder, don't punch it.
Boulder just kind of starts walking away. Toto's
think
now
there's two.
hiding behind your leg. Cleo's like, I don't think Toto likes that Torchic.
I don't know. Perhaps it did.
Although your goal it did.
Alright, I suppose we should finish up these chores, huh?
I mean, you were only really told to feed the Torchics and ducklets, so you just have to
Yeah,
feed
touche.
the ducklets now. Who are by the pond. Go over, see the ducklets. They're all swimming. You actually see a swana there too. Starts honking at you guys if you get close to a ducklet.
I imitate one. Ah,
Ha,
ha,
ha, ha.
ha.
It starts getting out of the water. Roll for initiative.
I was gonna say, all I could hear is Squidward laughing. That's all I hear. Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, buddy, he says. Oh, god damn it.
I'm gonna sit
Me,
next to a tree
myself,
with Totodile
or-
and lap.
Or shield
Uh,
on.
Well, Shieldon and Goldet are out.
Okay, so both of them. Okay, that's great. That's just great. This is shield on, as you can probably tell.
Whatever do you
This
mean?
is- This is. Oh yeah, you can't tell in this case. Never mind then. And this is Boulder. Second
Alright.
one.
Cool. Well, Boulder goes first.
Um,
As you battle the Swana.
it's Swana. Oh no, I thought I pissed off a duckling.
No, it was the Swana honking at you guys.
Oh no. Um. Do we know if this Swana is from him?
Yes.
We know it's his Swana.
Well, you presume so since it's with all his ducklets.
Okay.
Why am I getting
Um,
this script?
Mm. Boulder is gonna. I'm not gonna use Ice Punch, no matter what.
I mean, it does neutral damage.
Yeah, but. Boulder is gonna go for Mudslap.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
16.
That's a direct hit, it does no damage.
Does it still apply its effect?
No. because Swana is immune to ground type moves.
Yes. Okay. And that's my turn.
Now it's Bob's turn.
That's not something I did kind of roll high.
You rolled a 17. I mean, -2, but
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, no. You know, it did roll higher than I expected. Okay. How do I help me? I don't know how do I get out of this.
Out of what?
Of this situation.
Oh.
Bob. Bob, use metal sound and just try to scare it off.
Constitution saving throw. It fails. It now has a -5.
To AC, I guess, in this case.
Yeah. We'll see if I will need you to roll. Have Bob roll intimidation. So it's his charisma.
You know what? It's surprisingly a 1, a +1 to it.
All right.
It's
So
12.
12. All right. That is not enough, and it's now the Swana's turn. It's going to go ahead and use this move. As your metal sound hits, the Swana kind of just like stones, flapping its wings aggressively, and suddenly storm clouds summon above you, and a storm starts coming. You're now in rain. It's now your turn again with Jolet.
Can you get Axel? I'm feeling it's not gonna turn out well.
I think Neb left.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or sorry,
I
I know he left. I just don't know if he's back.
Okay. It's Cleo or
Just waiting
there
for
you
it to reconnect. There we go. All right. I don't know if it caught your question, but how close you are to your Swana. You are about, I'd say, 15 feet.
Oh, by the way, since you're back, also Neb, your mic is being staticky.
Oh, it's not staticky. It's probably my my fans.
Fan
If I had to
blowing.
guess.
Fuck
That
off.
Yeah.
was-
Let me,
Stream crashing.
is that better?
yeah, it's better, thank you.
Swear to
Oh,
God,
it's
if
not
the
the one
stream
thing.
is split up, I'll be mad. I just want to make sure everything's good. I'm checking on my phone. Do you guys see stuff?
Let me check. I see the I see the stream just perfectly fine.
I see the stream. Let me
Okay.
speak for a second.
Mana.
Yeah, you're just perfectly fine.
All right. On my phone, it wasn't showing up, so I was concerned. Anyways,
Or else, hills.
So yeah.
I rolled 21.
21. Okay. You've now made a lasso with the rope.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, the stream is fine.
Can Tarrant use the lasso on the swatter, or at least try?
Sure.
What is this considered?
Just roll a straight dex.
Okay. 15.
This with the wind that's being caused by the storm Swanna made, the rope gets just kind of flung back.
Hmm. Okay. I will use that as Golet's entire turn to do that action.
All right, it's now Bob's turn.
Bob is gonna try and scare it off again with metal sound.
All right. Well, let's see if it gets the drop.
Wait, do I get a +5 for my lasso attack because of the metal sound?
No.
That would have been funny.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
Because it was more of a skill check than an attack.
Yeah, I understand.
Anyways, it saves this time, so you don't even get to roll intimidation this time. All right, Swan's turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me figure out if this is a roll to hit or if... Actually, I believe because of the rain, it's not even a roll to hit. All right. This is... Cool. All right, so it crits on Bob as its wing starts flapping.
Bob is gonna use protect.
All right, as a giant like twister just forms and heads straight for Bob and tries flinging him, but he stands his ground and puts like up a shield around him. It dissipates afterwards. As this Swanna just used Hurricane on you.
Oopsie. There goes your crit hurricane.
Alright. Now, it's back to Golet's turn.
In Gold's turn, I'm gonna, do the lasso thing again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll dex.
Yep. Alright. 17.
That does not hit.
Okay.
I'm letting you know it's going to be a very high DC.
Okay.
Alright, Bob's turn.
Oh, that's so terrible idea.
Are you about to Stone Edge the Swanna?
No.
You monster.
I don't want to kill it outright.
It's a swan! You monster!
No, I was thinking of emptying my bag and pulling it over the swallow. capturing it that way. But no.
I think
No,
that may be
Taryn just-
worse.
Some would argue.
Taryn wouldn't.
Alright, what are you doing?
Taryn is gonna throw his lasso again.
Alright, go ahead and roll Dex again.
Fine.
You don't need me to tell you that fails.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It's Swan's turn, and it's going again for Hurricane. On goal at this time, and it hits. Actually, Bullet's also now confused.
Right. Not that I'm using Colin anyway.
Golet takes 27 points of damage.
Okay. Was that the Swan's turn?
Mhm. Swan's turn
Can
is
I
over.
Can I recall Golem?
Sure.
Okay. Can I still use the lasso attack on Golem's turn?
No.
Okay. No. Then I'll just I'll still recall him.
You may switch
Uh,
a Pokemon in on Golet's turn, but you are not able to do anything else if you're still calling him back in.
Mm-hmm. Can my person himself move?
Are you trying to get
When I
closer?
recall? No, further away.
Further away? Oh yeah, you can move. Your movement, you can move 30 feet in one round. Or 60 feet
Okay.
if you take an action to move. But that will take away one of your Pokemon actions.
Okay, but if I do that, I can still recall both of them technically if I wanted to.
Yes, just recalling them will have to happen on one of their turns.
Okay.
And if both of them are recalled, you will have to roll your own character's initiative.
Well, Taryn is gonna recall both of them and he's gonna run away. He's gonna use his dash action to just go off.
Well, roll initiative first.
Insert Benny Hill theme here.
7.
Before you can even react and start running away, the Swanna just swoops in and starts beating its wings at you.
Like a mad goose.
It hits, dealing 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Actually, this was perfect timing. I had this encounter set up so if you lasted long enough, Axel would come back because he now sees a giant fucking storm and hurricanes being flung around. And he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Swanna dear, what are you doing? And it flies off to him. And you can like see it like pointing at you, Tarrant.
I don't know. I was talking to it and then it attacked me, so I don't know.
Tarrant boy,
Don't worry about it.
you
Th-
gotta be a little more careful honking at Swanna like that.
Apparently so, yeah. Don't worry, I didn't harm it. I tried to capture it to make it cool down, and I point towards my lasso. But, you know, that's about it.
I'm going to be real honest. I don't think that lasso would have worked on it.
I don't know. I just didn't want to hurt it, you know. So, I had to
Fair
think.
enough, can't fault you there.
I had
What
to
did you
think
even say
outside
to
the
that
box.
thing, man?
How am I supposed to know? Apparently something bad.
Cleo and Eno come around the corner and they're like dripping wet, and they're like, and so are the rest of you. The only one that isn't like absolutely soaked is Axel. And Eno's like, what the fuck did you guys do? I'm saying you guys because I'm presuming something fucked up and you guys did something.
I'm naturally almost always wet because I have a totodile around me at all times. So there's always a certain dampness around me, so it's probably fine.
I'm just gonna keep it at Swana, and that's it.
Enough said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Axel's like, just kind of like trying to hush the Swana, get her to calm down. He eventually does it, and he's like, I may suggest that you kids keep away from my ducklets for the time being. More specifically,
Yeah.
you, Garrett.
Yeah.
You look over and you see the Swana staring at you, and you just hear a
I didn't know Swanas could make that sound.
I'm basing it off
Um.
the fact that Canadian geese do hiss.
That's fair.
So maybe swans can't, but you know, this one can.
You want some bread? Like, I hold like some leftovers I saved from
Did you just
the
throw bread?
from the lunch.
Are you
Yes.
throwing? Okay. Roll dexterity.
God
Could
damn,
swat it
another
back
guy.
at you.
Fuck.
Is that the latest one? Yes, yes it is.
Yes.
As you throw the bread, you smack a ducklet in the face.
Not the same one, right?
No, this is a
No.
ducklet. The
Oh.
Swana's baby.
Oh.
Oh.
As this happens, obviously the Swana is pissed again, and she's about to start charging, but Axel calls out a Pokemon, and the Swana is put to sleep.
I think it's best for me just go.
You kids may want to stay closer to the barn.
Yeah, I had a feeling. What is usually not my type, so you know this is somehow working out perfectly fine. Enjoy the bread though. I say to the ducklets when walking off.
The one ducklet's knocked out, the rest are feeding on the bread, and the Swan is asleep. You see that Axel has Sunflora out with him now.
Okay.
I guess I didn't really greet you, my Sunflora here. This is Peppy.
Okay. Why the name Pappy?
Because she always happy and keeps the things bright around here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess that's so. Yeah.
Like, look at that little face.
Tarrant looks at him quite confused, like.
You're just like, that's a flower.
Yeah.
Perplexed.
You know, at least with Donna, I can kind of imagine being a Pokemon, but with that's just a sunflower. That's a Pokemon? Huh?
I'm gonna whip out my Pokedex.
On Sunflora?
Yeah.
Alright, one moment.
Because clearly Terran is in a bit of disbelief.
Okay. Sunflora, the sun Pokemon. Sunflora is a grass type. As the hot season approaches, the petals on this Pokemon's face become more vivid and lively. You can tell this Sunflora is really like vivid and lively. It gets its energy from warm sunlight and is known for its habit of moving in pursuit of it.
I see.
Okay. Well, I do need to get out of here before that Swanna wakes up and starts going after me again. So I'll see you soon, Axel. Good luck feeding the remaining ducklets.
Well, I was just saying go back to the bar and you don't have to leave if you still want that ride.
Oh no, I meant I was gonna leave towards the barn.
Okay, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Oh no,
Hey.
I'm not clear with my words from time to time as well.
Hey, Axel, what's up with this Torchic?
Oh yeah, the Torchic. Go deal with that.
I kind of forgot that the Torchic was on Golet's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Torchic got flung away.
Oh no!
You kind of see its feet like wiggling in a pile of hay trying to get out, but it's stuck.
I'm gonna go over and pull him out.
Oh, this little fella? He was the runt of, well, not the litter, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're always going back to rents, huh?
Well, I mean, it was the last one. It's always picked on
I
by
guess
the
that's
others. Smallest one, too. Never seen a Torchic this small, to be honest. Yeah, by the way, this Torchic is smaller than usual.
Got it.
Most of them are apparently 0.4 meters. This one is 0.1.
Oh.
And
Well,
for your Mudbray, just so you know, it's not actually a runt. It's just what's being called runt.
yeah. So what if he's so small, why is he so aggressive?
Well, you gotta give a little more attitude if you want to survive, you know?
I suppose.
Also, we all know the little ones always have the most oomph behind them.
I resent that.
Is that because you are one of
Yes.
the little...
We'll leave it at that. Yes. Was the joke.
Well, anyways, we should probably get this little guy back to his coop.
I agree.
Ty's just like shaking, trying to withstand, not asking.
Just. How many Torchics do you have on your farm? That this is the smallest one.
Well, I have about like 15. There's more on the way though.
How could I persuade you to think I could have this little guy tag along with me?
This one here?
Yes, sir.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. 6.
Yikes.
Excuse me?
I said yikes.
Yeah. I told you I have the persuasiveness of like a dead fish.
Well, I don't know. He's like one of my Pokemon. I don't really feel comfortable giving him away or like selling him.
That's fair.
Like maybe like I don't know. You have another chance to roll persuasion to see if you can get the torture.
19.
Nat 20 actually.
Nat 20. Oh, wait, yeah, because -1.
It's like, all right. Here's the deal. We battle. Winner gets to keep the Torchic.
I'm down.
All right. I'll bring you over to where I usually do my battles. And as he starts walking you over, you notice across the road from where the farm is, there's actually an open field, and you notice there's actually a bunch of benches there now. And like it kind of is pretty clear that this is where people have battles in his farm, if they are passing by. All right, Tarrant. Since you're not the one participating, mind being the judge?
Oh yeah, I don't mind being the judge. Just don't send out the swan. I have a feeling it won't go after him, but after me instead.
Oh, I don't use my farm Pokemon for battling.
Yeah. I don't know if you could consider swan a farm. But do swan lay eggs?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I guess that's true, yeah.
I'd say 1v1.
Yeah,
I agree.
one poke each.
Can I roll for insight to see what kind of Pokemon he will throw out?
Well, you already know two of his Pokemon. The Galarian Rapidash and the Sunflora.
That's right.
But you can go ahead and try and roll insight. DC will be hard because it is kind of hard to figure that out.
Huh. Oh, hold on one sec. My stuff is wigging out.
Are you having
Insight.
a good time over there?
Yeah, we got it. We got an 8.
An 8? Alright. You can't really tell what other Pokemon he would have.
So it's a 1v1, one Mon versus one Mod.
Yep.
So we're only doing one Mon each. First one to faint loses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. How do I want to play this? Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go send out Zoe.
Zone?
Yeah,
The Zorua?
Hisui and Zorua. Yeah.
Okay, that's not the greatest for you.
Fudge.
As he sends out his Pokemon, Poochyena.
Luciano. Oh, that's just normal typing, isn't it?
Nope.
Or dark type, not normal. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You live.
Time to start the battle. Roll initiative.
Oh, where's the initiative button again? I always forget where it is. There it is.
Where's trainer battle?
7.
There's the trainer battle.
I got 7. 7.
7. Okay. He got a 10.
Damn. All right.
He goes in and goes for a bite. What's your AC again?
AC is 12.
It misses.
Wow.
As Puchiana goes in for a bite, the fangs appear around its head and it lunges, and Zoe just backs off. It's now Zoe's turn.
Set up a hone claw.
All right.
Then we go for a scratch.
Scratches both scratches in action like home claws, so you can use a bonus
Then
action.
it's gonna be it's Shadow Sneak, right? That's the
Shadow
bonus
Sneak,
action.
yeah.
23.
All right, 23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
3.
All right, it does 1 point of damage.
Sick.
Puchiana is going to go for another bite attack.
Well, no, wouldn't it do 2 because I got the scratch or the hone claws out?
Oh, true. Yeah, it would do 2. You're right. I forgot
Yeah.
it does extra damage as well. Goes for another bite and actually misses again.
Wow. Hone claws again. Shadow Sneak again. 15.
Shadow Sneak hits.
That's a 1.
This time it does do 1 damage.
Yeah, because No, wouldn't it do 2 because
You were at plus
Because-
2, right? So it would be at 3, divided by half, rounded down.
Oh, okay, round it down. That's where I got it. That's where it got me. Got it. Okay.
Sorry, just quickly trying to make sure I have the HP set up. You've done a total of 3 points of damage.
Mm.
Alright. Now it is going for another bite attack. Thank you, advantage. This time it hits.
How much?
Well, bite is a d10 plus strength. That hits for 6 points of damage times 2, so 12.
12. Okay.
All right, Zoe's turn.
One last hone claws.
All right,
And we got Shadow Sneak.
hits.
17. 6.
All right, plus 3, so 9. 9. So it'll do 4 damage.
Okay.
Puchiana goes for a bite, hits. Does 10 points of damage.
Now we go for a good old scratch. 8.
Plus 3. That is 11, which hits.
11.
14 points.
Wow.
So it would be this. All right. It's still your turn though. You still have a bonus action.
Torment's a reaction, so I can't do anything.
I said
wait,
bonus
Shadow
action.
Sneak. Duh. Yeah, bonus action. Shadow Sneak. Yep.
Do you
9.
hit?
I hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's
3.
plus 3, so it's, remember, it's 12.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. It's 12.
This Puchiana doesn't have good AC. So, 6, 3.
Okay, I'll take it.
And it hits bite once again. doing 6 points of damage.
We go scratch one more.
It hits.
Wow. 11.
As Zoe, how much HP does Zoe have left?
4.
4? Yikes. Alright. Zoe's kind of like on its last leg, and so is the Puchiana. So they're kind of like leaning against each other while they're doing these attacks. And Zoe just kind of slaps the Puchiana, and the Puchiana falls. And Zoe almost falls over, but she stays standing. You win.
Let's go.
Just so you know, every time you use Shadow Sneak, you gave Puchiana advantage.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It had the hidden ability Rattled. When this Pokemon is hit by a dark bug or ghost move, it makes its next attack at advantage.
Oh wow.
So pretty much every turn it was getting advantage. You were just getting really lucky at first.
Here's the thing. My main thing with Zoe is to do a Hone Claws Shadow Sneak until I max out my Hone Claws, then just scratch it to death.
Yeah. So. Anyways, he's like, well, I guess there we have it. Alright, Fennec. And you see the little Torchic pop out. We decided that you're going to be going off with this trainer here. And Fennec just kind of looks at you.
Mhm.
And runs over.
Please don't sneeze again.
Let's see.
So does he have like the ball for it, or do I need to catch it again?
Well, because it's not technically a Pokemon he like uses, he doesn't actually technically caught any of these
He's
Pokemon.
never tamed it.
So it's like all the Pokemon on the farm, other than the Pokemon he uses in battles, like Rainbow, Peppy, and Pooch, those 3 actually have Pokeballs. Every other Pokemon does not have a Pokeball.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. I step back, so I'm at least 5 feet away from the Torchic again. Look him square in the eye, and throw the ball. Animal handling.
All right,
18.
you catch it.
Let's go.
How many Pokemon do you have in your party right now?
I actually have 6, so this is probably gonna have to go to a PC, or I'm gonna have to send one to the PC.
Well, I
I think I
believe
know which one.
you guys have a maximum of 4 right now.
Oh, well, I have 7 Mons. But I haven't used the other 3.
I figured. Let me just send you Torchic's information.
Copy that. Dude, it is so fucking hot in this room. I mean, outside in this wilderness, in this savannah.
All right. So I believe that is going to be... I just need to do a roll for its HP.
Yep, no, do you, bro.
I believe that's
Yeah.
everything. There we go. Anyways. You guys finish up the battle and you actually see something pull up to the farm. A giant truck. Axel's like, oh, well, perfect timing.
Indeed.
Ty, mind remind me what level you are? Neb went missing.
He went missing again, god damn it.
Neb. Nebbles.
Ned took a nap.
Nabba nab. Nabba nabba nab. Nabba 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 nabba.
A nab a nap.
Banana. There you go.
Banana.
He's back.
What level are you? Your trainer?
I don't think I've leveled up my trainer at all.
You
Um,
should have. Because
I'm
Right.
at level 4 right now, which I think is the base. So I level up as well as my Pokemon.
well, you don't. I'm not saying you're leveling up right now, but yes, you do level up as well.
Okay, then I probably got to do that. So I guess I wasn't aware of that.
Well, have any of your Pokemon leveled up since you started playing with us?
I haven't. I believe Toto did. Yeah,
Just once?
Toto, Pixie, and I think Toto, Pixie, and Zoe have all leveled up at least once.
Okay, then you would be level 5 now.
Yeah, I got
Which means you have a new trainer path feature and you have an extra Poke slot. So yes, you are at 4.
it. Okay, cool.
Anyways,
I can dig it.
Axel goes talks to the guy that just pulled in with his truck, and as they're talking, they're like loading stuff in, and you see like crates filled with eggs and berries, corn, and like a bunch of other products. And you see Axel kind of point towards you guys, and the guy just kind of like nods, and then he kind of like looks over to Axel, and you get the vibe that he's just like was just told about you guys tagging along. And then Axel will start waving you guys over.
thank you for the food.
All right, you kids, be safe out there now. All right,
Yes, sir.
Yes, you too, sir.
and if you're ever back in this here route, don't be afraid to say hello.
Don't worry. We'll come visit you if we're back in this route.
All right, you kids have a good one now.
Yes, you too. Have a good time with your Rapidash.
Will do. Thanks again, by the way.
No worries, no worries.
He kind of like starts walking away, but like waving, not facing you guys, but kind of like in the sense that he knows that you guys are going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see like Pooch and Happy and Rainbow kind of just walking along him. You gotta think, one weird ass fucking team.
Yeah.
But alas, the driver kind of walks over to you kids and he's like, you all wanna sit in the back or?
I have no clue what comes out best for you, so just place us somewhere and we'll be fine.
Well, I mean, you guys can all load into the back. There are seats back there. They're just not the most comfortable. If you'd like,
Yeah,
one
that's-
of you can sit up front with me. Just be quiet, I guess.
I'm good. I'll sit in the back. I'm tired myself anyway after what happened today.
You mean you're tired after the Swana attack?
What? No.
What?
Anyways,
Getting attacked?
you guys all hop in. All of you decide to go into the back, and you're like chit-chatting excitedly about what is going to be like Auto City like. And as you guys kind of like look through the front and see Auto City up ahead, it's now close to night. We're going to call it there. As you
It is
guys are about to enter Auto City.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's a good place to just cut it off there. Since we're about to need enter another city.
Although I will say, next session, I will require all of you.
Hey, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
No ifs, whens, or bets.
Yes, Papa.
Okay, please no.
No butt. No butts, no fuss, no coconuts.
Exactly.
Wait, you don't want me next session? Okay. I guess.
Are you a coconut?
Yes.
You're
That
the
was the
only
last part that you got.
you're the only coconut allowed.
You're the only. The coconut nut. Anyway.
Alright. Everyone who stopped by to say hello, thank you. Hope you all have a nice night. We're probably not going raid off today, and I hope you all have a good one. Bye for now.
Hey,
Yeah.
goodbye.